Hi, I'm Jamey from Stillmeyer Games, and today I'm going to talk about my favorite mechanism in the game, Rebel Princess, which I'll show you on my other screen now so it'll make a little bit more sense. Rebel Princess is a hearts-like game. So in the classic game Hearts, you are trying not to take hearts. The hearts are negative points. You don't want hearts. In this game, in Rebel Princess, you are trying not to take princes. You've been invited to a ball and you're trying to do your own thing. You're not interested in the princes that show up. So you're trying not to take prince cards. And also, as a little twist, you're trying not to take the frog card, the frog prince. The frog prince is worth -5 points, not just -1 point like the other princes. So neat little twist on a thematic twist on hearts. With beautiful art, I need to mention. I love the art in this game. But it also offers two other twists, really three, because one of them is there is no shoot the moon option, which is probably my favorite mechanism in Hearts. There is no mechanism like that in this game. However, there are two other twists. One is that each character, let's see if I can find one. This one's in Spanish, but each of the princesses has a different one-time special ability. So at the beginning, there's different ways that you can do it. In the game that we played, we kind of handed each player two princesses. We were playing 5 rounds, 5-player game. So we had you chose one princess, use that princess, then you chose another one, use that princess. But every round, you are a different princess. You can draft it. There are different ways that you can get these cards. But every princess has a different one-time ability that helps you avoid to take hearts and potentially, or avoids princes and frogs and potentially gives those cards to other players as well. So I like these one-time abilities. They aren't something that you need to remember throughout the game. You just need to remember to use it once per round. The other thing, and I don't have a photo of it here, is that every round there is a different event that puts a little twist on the game. I've just described pretty much all the rules to the game. So it's a very simple game to play. And in a nice, simple game to play, you can add little twists like these events. And so the events in the game change up what you could actually do in that round. They might have something like, pass some cards. Oftentimes they involve passing some cards to the left or the right. So you're changing your hand a little bit and giving up some cards based on what you're going to try to do that round, and giving those cards to other players. But they often also have a more complex twist. Yeah, I can't think of any example. I know I should come with an example offhand, but I just played it the other day. I'm already blanking on the examples. But there were some little twists to the way that you actually played the game that I really liked. I like that each round had its own little twist that made you play a little bit differently. There were some that made you. Okay. So one of the last one that we played was one where at the beginning of the round you had to put a card face down in front of you from your hand, and that card was going to be the last card that you played in that hand. So you played out your hand as normal, knowing that you had a face down card that you could look at, and that was going to be the last card you played. So you had to kind of predict the future to a certain extent. Just a little twist like that don't completely change how the round is played, although a few of them do, but often change the way you think about each hand of the game. So yeah, I really enjoyed Rebel Princess, and I would recommend it if you like this Hearts style game. If you're looking for a modern, slightly more thematic version of Hearts, I would recommend Rebel Princess. Let me know your thoughts if you've played Hearts or a Hearts-like game, or Rebel Princess in particular. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this style of game. Thanks.